Hello everyone, welcome back to Megaman X2, and well, I'll rip my audio because for some reason all the audio for this episode got corrupted and it's gone now. So this will all be in post. Here we go, heading into Morph Moth stage. We're going to be collecting one of the next armor pieces, the chest piece, which will half all the damage and so on and so forth. You also get a screen nuke. It's pretty nice. Megaman X, enter the capsule. This enhancement will modify your body armor. With it, you can absorb damage and transfer it into explosive weapon energy. That explosive weapon energy is known as the Giga Crush. You'll see an example of it right here. And now you can't use it. But it is its own weapon ammo, like you select it in order to use it. And you have to take damage in order to fill up the gauge. But thankfully, with it equipped, you don't take as much damage. As you can see there, that would have done way more before. But now it's just one bit. Yeah, I'm kind of upset that I have to come back and do this one. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but I already recorded the audio and everything, but I guess not. This mini-boss is really easy. You just gotta shoot this guy in the chest a whole bunch of times. Gonna switch to Bubble Splash to do it, because, well, it just destroys him. And once he's destroyed, you gotta make sure you kill off this little bug thing, which I almost didn't do. If you aren't quick about it, then he'll jump back into the ground and summon another one of the robots. Getting into this X-Hunter stage, this X-Hunter boss room in this stage, it's kind of not fun. I don't enjoy it. I was trying to see if I can't get something, use a weapon to get in here easier. So I'm just gonna take the damage and move over. Now to fight surgeons, if I'm not mistaken. I am Surges, and I cannot allow you to stop the unification. It is for the good of all. Okay, whatever. Gonna shoot you. This is all he does for the whole fight. He'll go back and forth on his little platform, dropping mines, and every time you shoot him, he'll jump up and do that attack. It's honestly not that hard. I'd say he's the easiest of the three X-Hunters, probably. Especially with the arm upgrade. Yeah, now that you can only have 5 mines out, so he's just gonna keep jumping up and down like that. Not that it matters, because this next charge shot, he's kind of dead if I didn't screw up there. You have merely delayed, the inevitable. We will meet again. And there he goes. Zero part number 1. I believe that's his head. With these shield guys, you can get right up next to them, and you'll just completely ignore the shield since your buster is on the other side of it. These flying enemies are rather annoying. And these guys are the most annoying, because if they latch onto you, I cannot stop jumping and shooting, because they force you to do stuff like that. They hack into your system or something. And now we have to fight the mini-boss from before, but this time there's a bit of a gimmick. The gravity, or the magnetism, is changed slightly. This is supposed to be like a junkyard, so I guess they have magnets crushing all the junk. Yeah, I can't jump as high right now. Not that it matters, this boss fight's easy. I say as he goes back in, now we get to fight it again. Bubble Splash makes such quick work of these guys. If I would jump. Oh, maybe. Sooner or later. He should be dead here. Easy. Switching over to the wheel here, because there's a lot of enemies in this hall. If you are hit by another enemy while the big guys are attached to you, then they will leave. Like, they'll disconnect from you, which is nice. Moth. This is a pretty easy fight, I'd say. It starts off in this cocoon form, rather than being the moth itself. This phase is pretty simple. Especially if you've been going in the order I have. You have the chest piece. Easy fight, really. Can't shoot him while he's doing that. Completely invincible. I think it's random how many spins of that attack, that third attack there, he does, but once he gets past half health, come down and one more charge shot will do it. Yeah, pretty easy fight. And for beating him, we get the Silk Shot. It's like a shotgun-esque weapon. It's got some decent damage, but it's more useful for filling up sub-tanks and the like, which I believe I'm gonna example right here, because I don't want to go to Magna Centipede stage while the next hunter is there, because that would be really annoying. Getting to that boss fight room in that stage is pretty rough. So instead, I'm gonna show you how to fill up the sub-tanks in the most efficient manner. It's right here at the beginning of Bubble Crab stage. Just slide in there, switch over to Silk Shot, and normally any debris that's in the area would all gather together, and that's what you would use to shoot at the enemies. But in certain rooms like this, you can get weapon ammo, lives, health, too. That's the quickest way to fill up all the sub-tanks. But now we're headed to Magna Centipede in the central computer. He's got this whole, like, ninja thing going on. I don't know why they gave it to the centipede, but okay. Now this stage's main gimmick is spotlights, or are spotlights, rather. You want to try not to get spotted by these things, or else they'll make life a little more difficult. I'm trying not to get spotted by this, but oh no, I made it through all the way. Good job, past me. You're gonna need to use Speed Burner to get this upgrade, which is a heart container. There's another one, there's another instance where you have to use the Speed Burner in order to get a sub-tank a little further down the stage. I'm not sure what all these blocks are supposed to be. I'm being real careful here. Ooh, that was kind of close. You have to be fast enough in order to get over to this block. Do that. And sub-tank. Now we got a fun little mini-boss, which again gets absolutely wrecked by bubbles. I don't know why I keep using the pause menu in order to change weapons. You can use the L and R triggers, or in my case, the L and A buttons. But yeah, bubbles make quick work of this polygon sword. You see, Matt can't use the Giga Crush to end this guy, just for an example. But no dice. Now this section you're supposed to take slow, but since I don't care, if you're caught by a spotlight, these drop way fast. If you're not, then they actually move at a reasonable pace. You do not want to get caught by that scanner thing, or else it'll make this next mini-boss one of the hardest bosses in the game. It goes from being green to being I believe blue, yellow, and then red. The red one has just an absurd amount of health. It's not even funny. And I got a really weird pattern with this guy, where he just kept shooting the beam over and over again. But here's the Giga Crush in action. It does quite a bit of damage, and you're completely invincible whilst it's happening. You cannot grab the walls in this. They're just too high. Oh, Bubbles, just taken out already. This boss has so much health. I don't know why they give it this much, but whatever, it's almost dead. There we go. One last segment before getting to the Maverick. I got a lucky refill there. The floor's collapsing below you, so you gotta be fast. But Magnus Centipede. Fighting this guy without his weakness is a bit of a pain, because he can do health drains and all that. But with his weakness, it goes by rather quickly. You shoot him and it gets rid of his centipede tail. And now all he's gonna do is this for the rest of the fight. Yeah, it's pretty simple. You just react to where he is and shoot off the silk shot. I'm using the charge shot because, well, it just does more damage. And it reaches further, too. Every time you shoot it, it's got a bit of an arc that it goes through. And then it shoots off a bunch of debris in all directions. So even if you miss the first shot, then sometimes you'll hit him anyway. For beating Magnus Centipede, we get this Magnet Mine, which I never use except for against Crystal Snail. But that will be in the next episode. See you then.